Photographers tend to see the world in ways the rest of us don't. That's what makes the work of good ones so compelling. So when a Canadian woman who moved to the United States decided to turn her lens back on her home country, the results were revealing. Christina Stevens reports.
After living in New York for more than a decade, photographer Naomi Harris felt home calling.
I'd never really seen anything of my own country.
So the Torontonian set off on an epic journey, documenting life from coast to coast, trying to answer the impossible. What does it mean to be Canadian?
We need to start appreciating our own people, our own culture, and seeing what's special in our own backyard.
Some of the trip was planned, like stops in Victoria, BC, and Vulcan, Alberta. But much of it she made up as she went along. With internet research and word of mouth guiding her, she quickly abandoned the idea of staying on the Trans-Canada Highway.
You find something great, you got to go for it. So that's why I kind of zigzagged, and that's why I think I clocked something like 32,000 kilometers.
She wanted to capture Canada's diverse culture and rich history.
One of the pictures is a group of Sikh motorcycle drivers. They can wear turbans instead of helmets. One of the gentlemen in the photograph, he had the law changed.
Another favorite moment, photographing the entire population of Raleigh, Alberta, all 8 of them together.
Each province is so unique, and it's almost like you cross the border and people are different. They have their little mannerisms, their little colloquialisms, their traditions, or their cultural shifts.
The project was funded by a Canada Council for the Arts grant.
We are, of course, trying to develop a very distinctive Canadian voice among artists, and what could be more distinctive than to portray Canadians themselves.
In the end, is there an answer? What does it mean to be Canadian?
I can't put my finger on it as far as like what is a Canadian and what is being Canadian. I don't think I'm done learning.
She calls this an unfinished project, but one she's taking a break from as she heads out on a photographic tour of the U.S. to see what it means to be American. Christina Stevens, Global News, Toronto.